YouTube, what is good, my boy? So I know you guys are so sick and tired to see my nipples today. If you got, or I probably haven't posted them today, I'll be honest with you. A few little tweaks, or not even little tweaks, major tweaks that I have to be making to my YouTube content now. I did some consultation with ChatGPT, so we were able to come to a conclusion on a few of the major things I was looking into, like I said. So let's go ahead and dive straight into that, right? Number one, I am unable to see when my viewers are online. Now, I think after a specific amount of viewers or so much like that, YouTube kind of gathers data. Oh my God, I'm getting dark. You can see the transition. But anyway, it seems like YouTube's able to gather some information from the amount of average viewers that you get on like long form YouTube videos. If you guys don't know already, my short form YouTube videos is what's getting me all my views. So two things, right? I had something messed up. First, I thought YouTube short watch hours actually contributed to my 4K. It does not. So we are completely going back to, we're going to do both, but we're going to slow down on the shorts and focus a little bit more on post time and more efficiency with my long form content, because that's what really matters. And there's no way in hell I'm hitting 10 million views on a YouTube short in 90 days. That's insane. So yeah, we have to, chop that up a little bit. So in order to counteract that, what I've started to do is, like I said, I'm unable to see when my viewers are online. This video today will probably be posted around 3 p.m. And the reason I'm saying 3 p.m. is because ChatGPT actually gave me an offer saying that it would be better if I posted an hour before like rush time, which you guys know rush time is 5 p.m. when people are getting off of work, 3:30 to 4 p.m. when people are getting out of school. So if I post at 3 o'clock, that gives me an hour to kind of gauge into the school and then gauge into the adults that are getting off of work. Now, the reason I'm posting so much earlier is because I'm thinking about it, and the demographic for the people that actually watch my content, funny enough, is 20 plus. Usually people get to like 18 and younger range. I don't even think I had that many 14, 15, 16, 17, all them numbers. It was mostly 20 to like 30 to 40. I don't know how I'm shooting that damn high, but hey, we rocking with it, gang. That just means the attention span hopefully isn't as fried as I thought it was, so that's great. Also, my views on my long form content have been doing better, but like I said, what made me want to make this change is after I looked into my analytics a little bit, because I don't check them all the time, I should be though. I did notice after scrolling through and deleting all my duplicate videos that I do on a daily basis, you guys know I post like 9 times a day, apparently that hurts my algorithm because my videos are competing with one another. And I did actually see that it was competing with one another, because I'll have a video of a duplicate. So a duplicate of a video hit like 400 views, and then I'll have another one hit 500 views, and then they'll both get about the same amount of likes, but one will be performing slightly better than the other. And neither of them will break that little threshold, right? They'll both stay around the same, so they're competing. Compared to back when I was only posting one video 3 times. So I post one video, that's a different thing, one video that's a different thing, and another video that's a different thing. They were all hitting like 900, 800, 1,000. So I was like, okay, maybe the problem isn't the content itself. Maybe the content has gotten to the place it needs to be already, and I already know the methods that I need to be taking. I know what time frames work best, and I know that having a certain description or title works best, and what kind of things kind of linger with the audience a little bit better. So if I can just post those only 3 times a day with the shorts, and what I'm going to end up doing is I need to write it down somewhere, but I'm going to post, matter of fact, let's go ahead and grab these. So if you guys don't know, I got some chalk pencil shits. I'm going to go ahead and write, I think, like I said, I'm going to post 3 p.m. So I'm going to go ahead and write this while I'm talking to you guys, but we're going to go ahead and in the morning, we're going to post at, let's say, 8 a.m. short. And then we're going to say the next post will probably be 11 a.m. short. And then after 11 a.m. we say about 1 o'clock-ish, so that puts me at 1 p.m. shorts. And then that puts me at 3 p.m. or 4 p.m., so we'll say 3:30 p.m. long. So we've got 8 p.m. short, 11 a.m. short, 1 p.m. short, and that gives each of them 3 hours spread out across the board. And then at 3:30, which is kind of within that 3 hour, but it's like a 2 hour and 30 minutes kind of thing, that'll hit me exactly at when everybody's getting off of work and school, like right in the middle of both. So 3:30 for a long form content should be optimal. Now for the age range that I'm really targeting, it would be 18 plus. Obviously high school for 18 plus usually gets out at 3:30 on the dot. So honestly, targeting 30 minutes before time is kind of cool. That's Gucci, because by the time they get home, it's about 4:10, if I remember correctly from when I was in high school. So we get out at 4:10, then like work and all that, it gives me an hour because 9 to 5, 9 to 4. So we're kind of chilling right there. So that's perfect, I think, for algorithm wise. And like I said, I do need to crank down the post. Matter of fact, earlier, I made a short that I was supposed to be posting tomorrow of where I was saying, yo, I think I'm posting too much. Like I need to start slowing down. And I was like, everybody turn off your post notification, like joking. But I thought about it and I was like, I really am kind of spamming the algorithm right now. And I'm sure not all of the algorithms act the same. For TikTok, that's fine. Actually, it's optimal. You want to post as many times as you can a day because it gives you different chances of hitting the algorithm in different kind of shots. And I thought this would be the case, so I looked it up. I was like, what's YouTube's algorithm? Apparently YouTube, for shorts, you want to post 3 times a day, spread them out, have them all have their own time to kind of marinate. And for long form, obviously that doesn't really affect the short terms, but if you post that later in the evening, you should be green bean, no giant. And what else happened? And then I need to search up Instagram, but to be honest, Instagram is so I'm not even really focused on Instagram all too much. Like I said before, I kind of want that to be the forefront of my business when it comes to like people finding me as a person and like talking to me and everything. It's more of a consultation kind of site for me than it is a new way of outreaching people. I mean, yeah, I have the most followers on that platform, but I feel like I would make the least amount of profit if I were to try to monetize that kind of content, you know what I mean? And I feel like content just doesn't do as well for me on there. Even though recently I just had I think it was 1,000 views on that one video that I made of the high school DxD short with a video of me as a kid. Shout out to Mothership for sending me that video. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the algorithm and what I've been able to find. Also, I was able to look up a few more TikTok clips and not clips, but what's the word for it? Advice, basically, of saying where if I post like old content, I can go ahead and re-download it, re-edit it, repost it, maybe with like a different audio this time, and see if it hits the algorithm nearly the same. A lot of my content in the past that went viral was old as hell, so I highly doubt it would do good in this current market or this current algorithm. So I mean, we gotta try it anyways, just see how it goes. But I mean, I'm not really hoping too much for it. Also, like I said, I'm gonna just keep spamming on TikTok. Honestly, I don't really care all too much, and I think instead of posting like 3 times a day, 4 times a day per video, I might just go ahead. I mean, because the tip that I got from chat was if I post multiple times a day, the quality still has to be good. I'm not saying the quality of my videos are ass, but I think they're like mediocre quality. So I'm wondering if posting 25 times a day is like optimal. Like, how would that go? I also started clipping my YouTube video. So the YouTube video I took last night of where I was like shirtless and I was on my knees, pause. Oh my God, pause. But I was shirtless and I took it like late at night, like 8 p.m. I went ahead and had that clipped up into like 6 different 3-minute clips. Went ahead and edited those some more, added some music to them, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and upload those tomorrow on TikTok. And instead of me posting where it's like 2 videos per video kind of thing and then deleting it later, I think I just want to post one video. That way I'm just throwing videos out there. And then for the like caption or something like that, have my YouTube channel linked below or the name of the YouTube video linked below. So yeah, I think the most optimal time for me to be posting on TikTok, I still need to review that. Hold up. Can I write on this? I can't write on any of that shit. I don't want to write it on my chalkboard though. Okay, so anyways, the optimal amount of time for me to post on TikTok, I need to go ahead and look that up. I'll be honest, I think TikTok will do better if I post early as hell in the morning and late as hell in the morning. So, wait, I got 6 clips? Okay, yeah, that sounds solid. Okay, wait. So for TikTok, YT. So that's YT, this is TikTok. We could do 6 videos in the morning, like early in the morning. Well, we got 8 a.m. for the shorts, so we can do like 8 a.m. or around that time frame. So 8 a.m. through 9, and then 11 through, I say 30-minute windows in between each, yeah. No, not really, because maybe, I don't know. I don't want to force the content though, you know what I mean? I just want it to like happen, and if I hit one of those time frames, that's when I can start posting it out through there. YouTube is going to be a different story though. TikTok, we can do a window between 8 a.m. Let's say 7 a.m. 7:30 a.m. or 7 a.m. through 11 a.m. 7 through 11, 8, 11, no, that's 3 hours time window. I'm trying to hit like first period to second period timing. I think that's about, 7 or 8 a.m. to 11 or 12. Let's say 8 to 1, yeah? 8 to 1, second batch, or really, 8 to 3 works. 8 through 3 p.m. and we could just spam them within that time frame. Yeah. So 8 a.m. through 3 p.m. 3 p.m. TikToks. And then for the second batch, we can do, what time frame would be the most optimal? I said nighttime, and I don't want them all to be too clustered together. When do most people get off of their shifts? Like 8 p.m.? Yeah? The video would be up till 3 p.m. 3 p.m., let's say it takes about an hour, 4 p.m. So we can start 4 p.m. That's a little tight though. But anything after that is kind of a weird time. So we can say, Nah, 4 p.m. is solid. Yeah, 4 p.m. is solid. That gives me an hour window in between. 4 p.m. all the way to 10 p.m., something like that. Or nah, maybe a little later. So let's go 5 p.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. all the way to 11 p.m. There you go, right there. So 5 p.m. to 11, 5 p.m. through 11 p.m. TikTok. All right, that's my little setup then. So we've got for YouTube Shorts, 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m. And then for long form content, we get that at 3:30 p.m. That way it gives everything some time to breathe and kind of, get through the algorithm a bit. TikTok, we've got 8 a.m. through 3 p.m. for the first batch of 6. Let's say 6 CT, 6 counts, 6 count. 1 counts, 1 counts, 1 counts, 1 counts. TikTok 6 counts. Okay. So YouTube's, we got 1 counts for all of them. For TikToks, we got 6 counts for each batch. Batches being between 8 a.m. 3 p.m. for optimal time in the morning, and we've got 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. for optimal time at night. Boom, that's how you break it down to a science, buddy. Hopefully, this is the next 1% that I need. I low-key think this is like a 10% upgrade, I'll be real with you. This right here, I think will really shift a little harder. And like I said, I did want to go ahead and start clipping up my stuff so I could start shifting people from TikTok to my YouTube. And that way, I could start trying to get that migration to start now. And it's what the fuck just ran across my yard. Yeah, that way we can kind of stay optimal with how we sorry, that threw me off my pivot. But that way we can stay optimal with the amount of people that we get converted over, kind of. Do I think it's gonna be a lot? No. But funny enough, by the way, shout out to the YouTube algorithm. Apparently I made 18 new subscribers. Thank you very much for that. That's actually gnarly as hell. That is great. So we've got until it's 12:11 right now. So what I'm probably gonna do is go bike for the rest of the day, or I've been doing laundry this morning while I've been working, but probably gonna go ahead and get a bike session in. My ankle's now finally healed up. I know you guys really didn't notice that my ankle was still fucked, but you hear that crack. That was my ankle. Probably gonna take a shower right after. Do I even want to go bike? Probably not. I gotta do some kind of cardio or workout though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting fat and lazy. But probably just gonna take a shower then and watch a movie. Yeah, I'm a fat ass. I'm not gonna lie. Probably trim up my beard a little bit, make it look a little pretty. What else? Probably do a full body shave, you know what I mean? I don't think my arm hair is not crazy. My balls though. I'm trolling, it's not. But probably do some shaving or something like that. I'm not sure. What else do I have today that I got planned? Nothing specific. Matter of fact, at 7 something tonight, I have to drive to Nashville to pick up my cousin. So that's always great. So I will be out of the house until like 9 or so, unfortunately. But I mean, it is what it is. Depop. I was able to list 2 polo shirts today. I know you guys are probably wondering what happened to those Jordans. Did I ever sell them? No, I did not. I'm genuinely just trying to get those things out of my closet at this point, and I'm sending people offers low as hell. Nobody's biting on it, which is absolutely insane. I think I'll just be better off keeping them. I'll be so real with you. They're actually kind of fire. Not like, I'm not gonna rush the sale, I'll be honest with you. I'll wait for somebody to come get them. But yeah, I'm sending people like crazy low offers, just trying to see if anybody will bite on it, because I have over 80 likes on the item. And nobody's biting on anything, so I'm kind of getting frustrated with that. Like I said, I'm not even gonna stress it, bro. I've been waiting for the longest time for a yard sale to happen in my neighborhood, so that way I can kind of like maybe set up a little something and see if I can get some sales going, but I don't think that's gonna happen, unfortunately. What else? That's pretty much it. How am I feeling today? Feeling great, cold, and calculated, man. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of research, trying to optimize the algorithm to the best of my abilities, while like getting other household tasks done. I actually have some clothes right here in this basket beside me that I have to get folded up, put on my bed, and get everything sorted. But I was waiting for the next batch to finish, in which I think it is already finished, so gotta check that out. If you guys were also wondering about the video I made yesterday where I was talking about a job and all that, I thought about it a little bit more, and I'm like, I don't know, dude. I'm still thinking about it pretty hard. So I'm like, dude, okay, I get a job, right? Like, I don't know, bro. I think it just has to do with my laziness. I'll be real. But at the same time, I'm like, there's good in it, but there's bad in it. You know what I mean? So I was like, winter is coming up. It's going to slow down the pace of things a lot. It would be great if I got a job and like used it to start paying off bills and stuff like that. But then I was like, for the route that I need, I can't do it though. Like I actually still have some stuff I got to deal with. But I was like, if I got a job, it would hinder those things, unfortunately. So I got to go ahead and test that out, get contact with what I need to get contact with. And hopefully later down, like within next month or next week or something like that, I could see. But if I did get a job, it would be a little pizza job at like Jet's Pizza or something. That way I can get free food during the winter. If you guys don't know, I used to work at a pizza place. Free pizza every single day, free salads, free brownies, free soda. But I was eating delicious, man. I was bringing home like 2 pizzas and a cheesy bread every single night, bro. It was amazing. and taking out the largest bill that you possibly can is definitely very good. And obviously, like I said, that's one of my biggest bills, which is eating. I spend maybe on the low end $100 a month, which isn't a lot, you would think, right? But that's like what, 10% or more of how much I make in a month usually. So I mean, it's kind of a lot, man. So we gotta keep testing stuff. Tomorrow we are gonna go to the new blood donation clinic, see what we can get figured out there, yada yada yada, and yeah, look out for that. But the only thing that I'm really excited for tomorrow is to start out this new algorithm shift. Hopefully I can start channeling. Oh, another thing, if I do post those short videos, I need to make sure all the shorts that I post to YouTube are like sexy content. I want to leave like the trolling and like the dumber content on YouTube, and then like the A1 videos that I think are like pretty good and that do good with TikTok, I can move those into YouTube, or vice versa. So the videos that do really good on YouTube, I can move those to TikTok and kind of But I only get 3 videos a day or 3 shorts a day to post on YouTube, so I need to make sure they are good videos. For TikTok, on the other hand, I'm just gonna be posting whatever. Honestly, the goal is to post 12 times a day. Will that probably happen? Probably not. I'll probably be hitting like 6 or 7 posts a day. 6, 7. I'll probably be hitting like 6 or 7 posts a day. So I mean, I'm not really too, pushy on those numbers. As long as I'm hitting more than 6, which is 3 in the morning. Or, you know what? No. As long as I'm hitting 3 posts in the day, I think that's solid. I want to say 4 posts a day. So if I can't hit a 6 count, then I'll hit 4. Well, actually, I lied, 9. Because I'm going to have to get video shorts of each video that I make every single day and go ahead and have that clipped up and moved into that. So, yo. Another thing I was thinking about, with the AI algorithm that I'm using for my AI like short videos, I think I'm gonna start clipping those videos a little shorter, or keeping them long but speeding them up. And something I was wondering about is, I was like, okay, I add music to my videos as is, which is cool, I guess, but what if I take those videos, cut them up, leave the YouTube stuff going on, and just add the captions on top, and then just export them? Like, will that work? And I don't know, we're gonna have to see with this video. Actually, this will probably be my first tester video that'll probably be on the algorithm. So I need to make sure that I'm being completely authentic, which I usually do in my videos. I don't really have to worry about that. Make sure I'm being completely authentic, keeping things nice and solid and smooth and glazed over like a nice video oil. And we should be Gucci, Not too nervous about the whole thing, but like I said, it's gonna be new, so I'm gonna have to get adjusted to it, just like how I got adjusted to posting multiple times a day. So I feel like as long as I'm posting that content consistently, we should be good. Like I said, the only research I have to do later today is Instagram. So I gotta go ahead and see what Instagram's algorithm is. Hopefully optimize that, get my other account to like 1,000 followers or something like that, and you can start growing a little bit more on there. And hopefully I could pick up some consistency, bro, because it seems like Instagram is not consistent at all. If you are a new creator, bro, do not post on Instagram, brother. I mean, post on Instagram because it's another site that you can just post on if you already have the clips, but like, do not post on Instagram unless you're trying to build your specific Instagram platform. And somebody that's been doing this for a long time, I'm telling you, bro, taking followers from Instagram to any other platform is the hardest move you're ever gonna have. For me to get people from my Instagram to YouTube, I damn near had to hold a gun to their head and was like, you have to follow me. Like, bro, people do not want to migrate. Compared to like TikTok, Snapchat, and YouTube itself, for you to get those people moving everywhere, usually they're loyal people. Instagram people are loyal too, but they're only loyal to that platform, bro. It's insane. So, yeah, that's just something I wanted to let you guys know for today. That is everything. I love you guys. I will check y'all tomorrow with the reviews and the results of everything that I tried. And I'll give it about a week, let it simmer for a bit. But yeah, hopefully I won't be flooding your guys' algorithm anymore. So if you get 99 posts, comments, and all sorts of stuff per day, it will be slowed down. I know that would get quite annoying if I was somebody that was following somebody and they were just posting 85 times a day. My only initial goal was to boost my algorithm. I have now completed that, so I can move into slowly posting and keeping those reoccurring viewers going. So I love you guys. Like I said, I will check out tomorrow with the results. Toodaloo.